Alrighty, so today we have a little bit of a treat. We are on Gon's account, and we are going to be showcasing Eren first, and then the video after this one that comes out will be Levi's showcase. But the big deal with this is that Gon has one of the best accounts on Global. He has 16.4 million box CC, which is just absolutely insane. So we're going to use the same team that we used in the free-to-play showcase, and we're just going to kind of see how things go. I guess I use combat class food, but I mean, realistically, I have so much CC already. 401 is crazy. Obviously, Gon does kind of wail out, so we do have a 6/6 ultimate. We do have all of his cosmetics maxed out and ready to go. Obviously, the SSR cosmetics for Eren are right now time gated, so we can't actually use those. And another big thing is that he does a lot of top 100 and stuff, so we are insta-locked into Challenger, unfortunately. So maybe some bots and stuff like that, but I really just want to see Eren's performance overall. I feel like geared PvP might actually be a little bit better to find tier, but I'm not 100% sure on that, of course. We will just have to wait and see. But this actually might be a pretty decent chance for us to try to see what the damage is looking like on Lost Vein, because we can taunt up here to give us a little bit of extra damage dealt. We can lower his defense-related stats and crit, which is really good. 164 is actually not too bad. Okay, 332. Okay, I mean, obviously already a world of difference. Like I said, I mean, we didn't even have any extra cosmetics or anything like that on our Eren whenever we tried it yesterday, and now we're on one that is completely, like, you know, maxed out, like, balls to the wall. So this is obviously going to be a stark contrast here, but it is what it is. I mean, that's unfortunately kind of how the game works. I wish that box CC and stuff like that wasn't such a huge factor, but at the end of the day, I'm not the one making the game, I guess, so it is what it is. Kind of a weird team. Obviously, I think most of the time they would be running Deanne on a scenario like this. Eren, of course, does do more damage when you fight type advantage, or when you fight into type disadvantage. So if you fight a red character with him. So let's see what he can do against Bon, out of curiosity. Bon also has a lot of extra crit or like just damage reduction because of his passive as well. So we'll see how big the contrast is. Boom. 50k. And then 117. So obviously a very big difference there. Not incredibly impressive, of course. We did actually disable ourselves, which is a little unfortunate. We could actually push for his ultimate too. Problem being, we're gonna have to kill. We're gonna have to kill Bon and get Escanor into Final Flame here if we want to be able to survive. So, not 100% sure that's gonna be doable. With the cards that we have, I'm hopeful, but at the same time, I have one Bon combo. So, well, actually, it's not actually that big of a deal. Let's go for this. I'm hoping that kills. Gon's account's pretty crazy, so I'm gonna assume this is gonna kill. Here we go, big damage. Actually, okay, that was close. I should have mentioned this before. I have everyone else on HP defense, so that way I can rely on Eren to sort of, you know, showcase. I did not expect that to kill, actually. Problem with this is there's only 2 characters on the field, and one of them's green, one of them's light, so no type advantage or anything like that. Escanor's also in Final Flame, so I mean, you know what I mean? So either way, we'll use the ultimate here and just whittle down the Escanor, I guess. Let's see how much this does with 2 units. This is 6/6. I have seen him do that in JP videos as well, and it is actually kind of crazy that a unit released right now who is a collaboration character who is 6/6 doesn't wipe with an AOE ultimate. Like, I mean, I don't like the fact that most units nowadays just have an AOE wipe, but I mean, considering that it's kind of the standard at this point, it's a little bizarre to see Eren not have it. So, I don't know what to say about that. Let's do another one. Alrighty, we have a demon team, which I'm not super thrilled about. Demon teams are not the greatest for Eren, so we're gonna have to kind of see how this goes. I think we can just try to go for like a turn 1 setup here. Obviously, I think this is a bot with the latency, but either way, I I really just want to see Eren do some decent damage. Like I really like. I can't understate it enough. I'm disappointed because I really like his kit, but it's just a really bad time for this to be released, because like the meta right now is very unforgiving with demons, and demons are not where Eren is going to shine, unfortunately. So I'm really hoping that in the coming weeks, coming months, there's a shift in the meta, and then we can get a little bit more use out of this character, because honestly, he's really cool. I really like him, and I'm not even like a huge AOT fan or anything like that, but I think it would be nice if he didn't suck, because obviously that would be a very good thing. So, let's maybe... I'm kind of interested to see how much this does on Estarossa as well, so we'll see how it goes. Easy kill here on the Demon King, and then what is this looking like on Estarossa? Okay, I mean, not terrible. It's a level 1 skill. I mean, 135 is not like crazy. I mean, it was like half of his HP, which is pretty good, but obviously we have a really good account that we're using, so I mean, I don't know. I'm in this weird limbo with this character where I want to like him so bad, and I try to be very, you know, optimistic when I showcase units, and like I don't want to be negative about anything. Like I like, you know, enjoying the game. I don't want to be that guy, but you know, sometimes they make it hard. They really do. It's kind of crazy. We're gonna rely on Eren to kill here, and then I am going to slap homeboy with the old crit chance lower, and we'll see how that goes. So, bam. Should I have relied on Eren to kill here? Okay, 261. I'll give it to him. Level 2 goes harder than level 1. Imagine that. Who would have guessed? We did kill Estarossa, which is good. Which I guess, I mean, going off of... Well, I mean, there was darkness stack difference and everything like that. I guess going off of last turn, if a level 1 was going to do about half of his HP, then a level 2 was obviously gonna be able to kill. Just going off of that mindset, maybe not the greatest the way to calculate that, of course, but either way. So let's defense lower, do this, and then I'm not sure if that's gonna kill or not, so we're gonna use Bon as the you know, the defining factor here. I assume this kills. Okay, that killed. Didn't kill Cusack, which is kind of funny, but it killed. I think if you set up and you lower defense related stats and stuff like that, if you're like, I don't know, it's so weird. I don't know what to say. Alrighty, we have a Sins team. Gon actually does have HP defense swappable for all of the AOT characters. I'm tempted to maybe mess around with him on HP defense. I know I also have an HP defense set for mine as well. Let's go for the turn 1 on Lost Vein to see if we can pull it off before Deanne puts up taunt. Realistically, it would probably be better to try to get rid of Deanne before she stances, but Lost Vein is kind of a big issue. I do like that. I think that's really cool. Unfortunately, I think the hype for Lost Vein has sort of died down a little bit, and there's not as many Sins teams going around. Obviously, that could definitely depend on the bracket of PvP that you're in, like the rank of PvP and everything like that. But at the same time, I don't feel like I face... It's like 90% demon teams for me. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, the meta is just not in the greatest spot for this character to really, you know, show his true colors kind of deal. Here's hoping we can get through Deanne here. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do anything about that bond right now. Type advantage for us on that is pretty okay. We lowered defense-related stats here. I don't think we kill. Yeah, unfortunate. We blockade ourselves, which is bad. Or I keep saying blockade, or I say blockade, but it's skill effects are blocked. Disabled maybe is the right word for that. This hopefully shouldn't do too crazy with him being disabled. Yeah, we're actually chilling there. Okay. Another thing that I really like, actually, is Eren's passive for, like, helping the giants stay alive is actually pretty cool. I gotta give it to him. I think that is a really cool mechanic. Since he's disabled, I'm gonna go for full Eren play here. I mean, we have type advantage. This is like perfect case scenario. Like, this is who we want to be fighting. Let's see it. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, I need to be able to get through that. So the fact that I didn't is very bad. I mean, I could have, well, I guess I could have, well, snipe, I was disabled, so the snipe wasn't going to be crazy. I would have still crit, but hopefully he doesn't put up a taunt, I guess. I don't know, real bot behavior coming out here. Yeah, huge bot behavior, holy. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Do I just go for Pawn? I guess I could get rid of Zeldris. That's probably not a great idea. I'm gonna go for Zeldris, and then I'm gonna use this, and it's gonna give us our ultimate. I know that I'm disabled, so it's not like a big deal, but this will get rid of some of the stats that he's getting from having all those debuffs on me from Bon, which will hopefully help us get through a little bit easier. What's this looking like? Okay, even with him disabled, like, that's not terrible on a level 1. I'm okay with that. Shouldn't I have got my ultimate there? Oh, I think I had Dissolve up from Zeldris. Every once in a while, it's like me being like focused on the content and like trying to talk to you guys while I do this. Sometimes I miss stuff like that, and I always realize it later on that I'm like, oh wow, like that's definitely why this or that happened. We have a level 2, no stance on, and I can defense lower. I'm gonna go for this because I mean this is an Eren showcase. If this doesn't kill, then we're in a bad spot. Okay, 156 is really good from that card. 544 is really impressive. Obviously, I'm not doing that every time or anything. I'm kind of like in disbelief that that was even able to do that much damage. And he pulled his ultimate off that, so that's really cool. Very, very cool. Super cool. Okay. Okay. I mean, honestly, the fact that we are able to tank that, what's his ultimate, out of curiosity? Okay, that was a 6/6 ultimate. I mean, I really can't complain too much in that scenario. What does this do exactly? Increases hero's crit chance by 100% for 2 turns and inflicts spike damage. So we might as well hit that and then hit that, and then we should be fine, hopefully. I mean, he's a light character. 181 is not great. I guess the crit chance increase is really good in a way. I mean, it's a 2-turn, 100% crit chance increase. You're pretty much guaranteed to crit at that point. I don't know. I feel like future-proofing, like, it would have been nicer if they would have just made it to where he, like, puts on a mark or something, kind of like Bon, and then that guarantees the crit instead of increasing just a value, like a stat itself, but who knew, whatever. Alrighty, we have a Suicide Demon team here. So we'll see how that goes. Luckily, we're, like, all single target, so we don't even really have to worry about too much there. Let's go for something like this. We'll set up for a Demon King kill, and then maybe push into a kill on the Meliodas. Unfortunately, because I don't use Levi, like, I feel like Levi just doesn't pair very well with Eren, unfortunately. Like, I mean, I guess you could, but it's not going to be, like, the greatest pairing of all time or anything like that. But, yeah, because I don't have an infect on this team, the Demon Kings are a little bit... I mean, it's not really that bad. I think Bon really takes care of the Demon King for me, but yeah, I don't know. It could be maybe a little bit better with an infect, but then again, I don't really have to be using Deanne. I'm just doing it because the synergy with this team actually works somehow. So the dogs are barking like crazy, but I think I'll be okay to... Hopefully that's not bleeding through the mic too bad. I think it is. I'm very sorry, but either way, let's do this, and then out of curiosity, I'm going to try this. I probably should have put the Mark of Concentration on the melee here if I was going to go for that, but out of curiosity, just to see how much damage he does. No damage reduction stacks. Ah, it was so close, man. All right, well, I'm gonna move on and stop for a second so the dogs can stop barking. Alrighty, so this is probably gonna be our last match if I had to guess. Kind of a weird one to end on, but either way, I definitely think that Eren is doing obviously better. I don't know if it's, I mean, obviously it's going to be a combination of things, like having much higher box CC on top of actually having his outfits and costumes and stuff like that, and, you know, all of that good stuff. I have bought them on my own account at this point, so shouldn't be too crazy going forward. Like if I do, I'm planning on using, of course, both of them and probably several different team comps and stuff like that, just kind of messing around with the new characters. So I mean, I'll have everything pretty much good to go on my own account whenever that happens. But you know, it's gonna be, I definitely won't have anywhere close to the like box CC and constellation buffs that he has, because he is quite a bit further ahead than me as far as spending money goes. So. He's definitely got me beat, but either way, honestly, I mean, I'm consistently doing pretty well against the Demon King team. I feel like Eren is not too bad when it comes to Demon King teams. I guess it really just depends on the team that you're using, though, because, I mean, it really comes down to, can you kill Demon King within 2 turns? And then at that point, like, is Meliodas going to be like a really big issue? You know, it's there's a couple of different things that you kind of have to worry about. Not having an infect is actually not hurting me as much as I was expecting it to. Maybe, like, I know that Levi sort of has the infect, does more damage once he takes off buffs and everything like that. He actually seems like he's more catered towards fighting demon teams than Eren is. Especially with the fact that there's no type advantage or anything like that for him to sort of deal with, or like part of his passive. But I don't know. It's not actually going that bad. Kills my Deanne off here, unfortunately. That's a bit sad. Maybe we pull some more Eren cards here, possibly, maybe, kind of, sort of. It couldn't be me. So either way, so let's go for this, and then he is disabled, but I'm assuming this might kill. Boom, boom, boom. It does. Okay, and then this goes on to Esterosa, please. It does. Okay. Decent little damage there. 120. That's half of his HP. It's not really that bad. It's pretty good. And then a level 3... level 3 Pierce card from Bond clears things up. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Obviously, people have very strong opinions on this collab, and everybody kind of hating. And, I mean, I can't really blame people for hating on this collab right now, because really, it is a little, it's a little embarrassing, to say the least. So, either way, I'm really hoping that in the future, these characters do become a little bit more useful. Hopefully there's some sort of meta shift or something like that. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to see Levi on this this account as well, with 16 million box CC, I will be putting that out probably later on today, as of the day that this comes out. So that's it. Feel free to subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you guys later on.